In 3 words, I can sum up everything I've learned about life. It goes on. Robert Frost. Minasan, konnichiwa. You can see the title. Where have I been? Ain't that a good question? Because the answer is actually pretty simple. Physically, been right here. As I've always been. Mentally, it's a harder question to answer. A lot of you know pretty much some of the stuff I've been dealing with in the past few months, but my attitude towards things has been going back past almost 2 years now. Actually, it'll be somewhat 2 years this month. Let me explain what I mean by that. As most of you know, I had a cousin, one of the closest people in my life passed away. Brain, like an aneurysm, I think it was. It was something like a blood clot in her brain, something like that. She would feel better, she would get worse, she would be fine one day, then like 2 days later she'd be back unconscious, barely talking. She'd be up walking, then she would not be able to walk, not be able to stay steady on her feet. They had to keep her down. The next thing I know, the doctors are like, well, we've done everything we can. They got her on life support. They said, we're going to turn the machines off. I saw her the night before she died, and I saw her minutes after the machines turned off and she passed away. She wasn't even 30 yet. She was probably 2 weeks from her 30th birthday when this happened. Never really recovered from that. I really didn't. It still hurts, Almost 2 years, and it is not any easier to talk about. It really is not. My hair is a mess, by the way. This is why the bandana's on, in case anyone was wondering. So, nothing's been the same since then. I haven't felt the same about a lot of things since then. Not everything, but certain things that I used to enjoy, I just don't as much anymore. It just kind of killed it for me in a way. I think probably because it's kind of scared me more than anything. Because she was just a couple years older than I. Because I'll be 30 in a couple of days. Today. Well, it's almost 1 a.m. on May 8th right now. So I'll be 30 in 2 days, God willing. Hey, anything can happen. So if I was going to be 30, so that means I had to have been, so that means she was 2 years older than me. Okay. I couldn't remember if she was a year or 2 years older than me. Okay, she was 2 years older than me. And here's why it freaks me out. My cousin Lisa had done so much in the little amount of time she's been on this earth. She'd been tried out. She had tried out for American Idol. She had been in numerous shows all around San Antonio and the Austin area for a band with her brother. Had been on Our Part of Town, which was like a local talent show here in San Antonio. It's akin to like America's Got Talent or American Idol, that kind of thing. Blah blah blah. What have you. She would always place high, if not win it. Whenever she tried out, she would try American Idol. Would never get too far. I also thought it was a mistake that someone should have caught on to her talent and signed her somewhere. I will say that to my dying day that she should have been signed somewhere. Okay, so there's that just is the fact that since she got sick and since she passed away, the thing just compounded. The book's been taking a while because of my own stuff. Funds are a big problem because paying my editor, which no, I'm not knocking paying my editor. She needs to get paid. I need the editing. It's okay. It's just I lost my full-time job. So I have been doing a lot of part-time jobs, little things here and there, and I like my part-time job now. I wish it was full-time because I definitely enjoy it. But this just my boss would hire me full-time, but she's not. She doesn't make that final call. So trying to find other jobs and things like that. Being in a new relationship, that is fantastic, but it's daunting because it's scary. Bottom line, it's scary to be in a happy relationship for me, because I've been down that road before and it ended pretty badly. And even that, in that same vein, having a friend who I was close to now no longer in my life for whatever reasons, despite opinions of, move on, whatever, the loss of that friendship hurts. The loss of that friendship is very painful for me. It's still pretty painful for me, because I was dealing with that right around the time Lisa was sick, and I was not mentally or emotionally in a place where I could, really give that much thought or give that much attention. And I just couldn't do it at the time. So that hurt. That was pretty painful. What else was really going down with me like running on this time? Also the job, the job thing more than anything, I think hit me the hardest, because it just meant I had to put a lot of things on hold. Then my cover artist, she's a perfectionist, and I appreciate that, and she's a good friend, and she's been in school, so I can't knock her for that. School's got to come first. She's I've been there. A lot of things get put on hold when you're in school, so there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just impatient. It's not her fault. I'm just impatient. Then my own sets of writer's block, or writer's fatigue, which is very much a thing. No matter how much I love to write, I can't get fatigued with it sometimes. In the last few months, major changes with things in my life that I can't go into, but I won't, for a variety of reasons. And it just shook up my view of things I thought I knew and people I thought I knew. Actually, a lot of things have been shaken up the way of people I thought I knew. And it's been hard to focus and get past all of that. And it's cost me. It's cost me several things. It's cost me, places I wanted to go, people I wanted to see. Honestly, putting others ahead of myself has cost me a lot of things I've wanted to do. To name one example, Peter Hollins was having a thing put together for everyone who's on his Patreon to be part of the song "This Is Me" from the Greatest Showman soundtrack. I love the song. I love Peter Hollins. He's an amazing singer. And I couldn't do it because things kept happening. I couldn't put together a video like this even to do that. And that really hurts me, because I love that song. I love Peter Hollins. I would love to be part of a project like that, just to say that I did it. Didn't get to go to WrestleMania this year, and it was just an 8-hour drive away. I used to make that drive at least once or twice a year, and I couldn't go. So so all that I'm saying is that all that's been happening, it has just killed my enthusiasm to do videos, which really sucks, because I there are things I would want to talk to you guys about. I mean, who saw New Japan's Wrestling Dontaku 2018 nights 1 and nights 2? Okada hit the successful defense number 12 of his belt. Now he's going to go against Omega one more time in a no time limit 2 out of 3 falls match. Black Panther, Avengers Infinity War has been out. I got a new book from Morgan Rose that I'm still working on, book 6 of Fallen Kingdom's Immortal Reign. This book is insane. Like as her writing is. Kyoko M has a new book out. Matter of fact, she has 2 new books out. I read the first one already. The second book's on its way. I already ordered it. I'm looking to this new series by M.K. Jemisin called the Fifth Season. And all this stuff is happening. Stuff I would love to talk about. Stuff I would love to get into with you guys. Stuff I would love to discuss with you. But I have just been burnt out for months now, and I've just not been able to get back. I want there are music projects I want to do. I want to try and do one of those split screen things because I want to get back into playing piano and singing. There's some songs I think I could do a decent cover on if I could do that, but I have just been burnt out. Actually, I'm going to add that in the title. Matter of fact, I'm probably going to say, where have I been? I've been burnt out. That's I'm going to make a note of myself right now to do that. I'm typing it right now. But yeah, it's really the easy way to sum it up. I've just been burnt out. Which is amazing to be burnt out when I'm not even really working working at all like I used to. And the funny part is my job at the Writing Lab is really not stressful at all. The most stressful thing about going to work at the Writing Lab is literally the drive to work because people just cannot drive most of the time in San Antonio. And if you're in a town where people can't drive, count that as a blessing, believe you me, because it ain't everywhere and everybody got common sense. I guess it's just, I don't know. I just my motivation just is also kind of down. I'm trying to get it back to at least do the books again because I still have so many book ideas up here that are clawing to get out, and I've just been like, motivated trying to, and I even got fan fiction ideas, and I feel even bad about that because I feel like I'm letting several fans of mine down who love reading my stories, who are always and even a friend of mine complimented me saying that I was the best writer he knew. Now, granted, he has a bias because he's a really good friend, but it's just that hit me on a very, very deep and personal level because I've always wanted to hear that. I still, I want to be that for someone. Maybe not the best writer ever, but for someone, I was their favorite writer. I want to be that. It's a personal dream. But yeah, it's just been burnout, man. I've been worn down. You got people that you don't know that you can trust. You got people talking behind your back. No nerve to talk to you to your face about issues that they have with you. I guess that's just part of life, but I never experienced it to this point, at this level, and it does bother me. Just things I've missed out on. People I no longer call friend. People who I may no longer call friend sometime in the future. You never know what'll happen. Yeah, that's one thing I learned is like you never know, and you never know who's going to be in your life tomorrow versus yesterday. One of my biggest things with Lisa was I don't think I ever really told anyone this. I might have told a couple people this, but I never really said it out loud a lot. Was I always was saying all the time, this wasn't supposed to happen to her. No way. Me and her were supposed to be, growing old together in our 70s and 80s, looking back on times when, remember when this happened, when we did this, remember when I dated this person, remember when she dated that person, and talk about stuff like, like our parents do. That was supposed to be me and her. That's what I always assumed would be me and her. It's funny, I thought I'd be crying right now, but I think I'm all out of tears for this, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I've just cried them all out already. Or maybe not. I don't know. But it's just, I know God has a plan. I know He does. I know. I'm not. And for those of you who are worrying, it's like, no, I'm not losing my religion or anything like that. I'm burnt out, and it's just, just that one thing I think hit me the hardest. Was, to me, it was just like, it just was not supposed to end this way, but it did. My own consolation is that, Lisa's in a better place. She ain't got to worry about this crazy world we got no more. She really doesn't. So I've just been burnt out, guys. I'm so sorry to all of you who've been watching these videos. I've seen some people, you guys comment on old videos. I've got friends of mine asking me when I'm putting some new ones out, and I honestly, still don't have a solid answer for you guys. And I'm so sorry about that. I really am. You guys are... I didn't think I'd have fans, but then I got you guys. The few of you who are watching, there's a few of you who follow me on Twitter, on my Instagram, who read my fan fiction stories. The few of you guys who want to hear my opinion on some things, who've asked me to do videos and stuff. I'm so sorry that I've just been, just so unmotivated, so burnt out. But even if I get back to it, I'm gonna let you guys know it'll probably happen again. Every now and then I have to, be burned out. Because if I keep going, I've kept going past being burned out before, and it's just wrecked me. But I'm going to do my best to find the motivation again, to, repair what parts of the engines need repairing, to, so they can fire up again. But I wanted to do this video to let you guys know where I've been, what I've been doing. I give you an explanation, because you guys, who've been looking for me have, you deserve it. And because I want to let you know I appreciate you guys sticking with me, for still being subscribed to the channel, and for those friends of mine who have just been, want to check up on me and let you know that I appreciate it. It ain't been easy, but I'm working at it. You guys, thank you so much for watching. Maybe we'll do a video soon for my birthday. Again, if I, God willing, I make it there. Sorry if that sounds morbid, but hey man, I've seen it happen before. Don't end it on a sour note like that, though. But I would say thank you guys again so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for all the love, all the support. We're praying for you guys. Just pray for me. Thank you. God bless you. And I'll see you guys soon. And as always, minasan, sayonara. Peace.